Well, you'd be using it on clothing,
word,
to be
if you
precise,
would.
Sebastian. You know it won't work on
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One
Hello guys,
often gains the
welcome
most
to-
from the
welcome
battles
again.
one has lost.
Good evening.
Of course,
Today we
Professor.
are playing
It was a challenging
Hogwarts
match.
Legacy.
Miss
Similar
Onai
to
is
the Harry Potter
always
game.
a fierce competitor, though I
Let's
sense
go.
that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the
Goblins,
uprising.
werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the minister... was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boys. Telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't meant to. Trouble with Professor Black.
Two, Cookie, simply because you had one victory over...
Accio!
He never backs down from a fight.
Same like Hogwarts, no?
Levioso!
Okay, how would I go?
Oh, my exams. Not a one of them deserves more than a T. If Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster, I think we should have a mooncalf in charge. 142 staircases, and this is where they put me.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me? If only.
Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it
Reparo.
too accurate and lashed out.
Hello guys, if you like the
Sebastian took that dueling loss rather gamely.
Reparo. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Lumos.
Where I have to go now? Not work.
I really have made a mess of things.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that, and now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Got it. Only 4 more to go. Accio!
There are the other pages.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her. Accio! Accio! Revelio. Accio.
Wait, the last page, man. Yeah.
That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Well, I for one am relieved of it.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
I wanted to go Hogsmeade.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
If you have seen the movie or book, read the book.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Accio! Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came... and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Levioso! Reparo!
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Oh, they
You
are
certainly don't see that
watching
every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
hippogriffs.
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Guys, look, this is Hogwarts.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that
Revelio.
dragon tale. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Mr. Moon!
Revelio.
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Accio.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state.
Accio.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Oh, this is ultimate.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to
Revelio.
it, to a flame.
Accio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Let's go to first Ollivanders.
Merlin, blooming beard. Not again.
Yeah, this is Ollivander.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Curious indeed.
Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative.
Let's go with this.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Oliver.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Not enough reflection on the past, in my opinion.
Where I have to go?
Learns from its mistakes.
I wonder what Merlin would think of the wizarding world today.
I wonder if they'll ever find that golden snitch in Bodmin Moor.
The tales of Beetle the Bard still ring true today.
Information scroll.
A full day's work clears the mind, I say.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir.
Matilda's IT. Good.
Let's skip all this here. It's too long.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Where should I go now? Ah, hold on. Magic potion.
Reparo. Accio. Lumos.
Ah, the secret is do the hard work first. I'm expected to bring the children for dinner. Easier on my nerves.
Goblins have been running Gringotts.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pod.
Oh, thank...
Perfect.
I said...
A potion?
As it's your first time in... But... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Magic nip.
Accio.
My interest in herbology is selling potions. If you can't brew with it, don't grow it, I say.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, Merlin.
Not at all.
Well, bro, name's... I keep the car... In addition to seed. But what? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian. Reparo. Levioso.
Can I?
Lumos. Levioso. Accio.
हेलो दलसुख भाई हेलो हेलो कैसे हो मैं ठीक हूँ ब्रो वेलकम वेलकम दलसुख भाई वेलकम वेलकम
Oh, did you want to watch me practice?
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister? I did.
ये गेम का नाम है हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी। वो आपने हैरी पॉटर सुना है ना, उसके रिलेटेड गेम बनाया है गर्ल्स पर। क्या मॉन्स्टर है?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Ow.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Sendo! Levioso! Reparo! Fringo! Levioso! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done!
Ah, it's hard.
Confringo! Levioso! Accio! Protego! Levioso! Confringo!
Ouch. Come on.
Look out! Confringo! Levio! Potato! Confringo!
I died यार। भाई हेलो बोलो ना भाई दलसुख भाई, गेम का नाम ये है हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी। हॉगवर्ट्स लेगेसी गेम का नाम है।
I officially have all of my supplies.
मेरा नाम?
Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your
मेरा
sister?
नाम तो यही है ना, राजनाथ।
I did.
राजनाथ।
So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
मेरा नाम तो राजनाथ ही है।
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Accio! Reparo! Levioso! Fringo! Levioso! Levioso! Fringo! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done! Levioso! Fringo! Look out! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo!
out.
Sender! Fringo! Levioso! Cinder! That's right, you lumbering louts! He's faltering! A few more hits to do the job! Levioso! Sender! Cinder! Levioso! 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 Fringo! Levioso!
हाँ GLDS खेलता हूँ ना कभी कभार. Ah, monster died.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
हाँ दुलसुख भाई खेलता हूँ मैं जीवन से.
Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. I'll go and see what he wants. Levioso. Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Good as new. Revelio. Reparo.
PSG लावा पर तो मतलब दुलसुख भाई मतलब क्या कहना चाहते हो आप?
Accio.
मतलब दुलसुख भाई कहना क्या चाहते हो? PUBG मतलब PSG मतलब यहीं से ना PSG लावा कर तो मतलब क्या दुलसुख भाई? Where is he, man?
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
पबजी लाइव करते हो? हाँ पबजी भी खेलता हूँ दर्शक भाई, अभी नहीं पर शाम को शायद से, शाम को या शाम को खेलूंगा या शाम को और दोपहर को खेलता हूँ पबजी, दो ही टाइम खेलता हूँ वैसे। और वो दोपहर में ऐसा इवनिंग टाइम में पीसी गेम्स।
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery.
I was happy.
Frankly, I own Gladwell. And as I suspect this won't be your...
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
It's a treat to see you, Lord Gok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio. Accio.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already.
Come to see me. I discovered something in the locker. It is not even. Okay. What the fuck?
I can't memorize 10.
Revelio. Bro, what the अगर खाली रहा तो दलसुख बाइक जरूर खेलेंगे अगर जीवन का स्क्वाड खाली रहा तो
My sister's always
There's
wanting
something
quills made
in
of
there.
wood.
I just know it.
She's always wanted a knitting
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is some...
Might some kind soul help me?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver? Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads. I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
If I'd like you to... Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
तो गाइस आज के लिए इतना ही। तो पसंद है तो लाइक करें, कमेंट करें, सब्सक्राइब करें। थैंक यू।